General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs.
All right, runners, go ahead and relax on over there. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this race off and running. Runners, on your marks. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so what you're seeing here is two different uses of the Rangers. It doesn't actually matter which one you choose. There's always an argument in the Rescue Rangers community of which one's better. Is it Chip? Is it Dale? And what you're going to pay attention to a lot here is a lot of platforming. Both of these runners have done numerous different platform games throughout their careers. This one specifically, though, is really nice because the controls are quite tight. So both runners are going to try to get nice and warmed up and do some damage boosts in certain areas. But if you notice, they only have 3 health. And if you die, you go back to your checkpoint. All right, finally, Dave hit the very first checkpoint there. Unfortunately, Zaelyn did not. So Zaelyn does have to start from the beginning. Now what's happening here, which is different than the other run that you've watched of co-op, is that the flowers don't really matter. No big deal. The flowers are no big deal. So now this boss is just a trash boss, literally. Look at that trashy boss. All right, so Dave has a slight lead right now. And we'll be moving on to Zone B. So the any % route will go through the 8 most quick levels that you can go through. And that's going to be, we'll talk about when we get there. So at this moment in time, you're going to see that Zaelyn's going to take it a little bit safer. Doesn't want to lose any more time in the fact of having to play that level over again. So Dave right now is going to go through this water section. You see us skip it. You see us skip it all the time in co-op. He has to turn these 3 times each. And if you notice, he used different techniques to move the nozzle, or not the nozzle, the knob to turn off the nozzle. So what he did there was either left and right movements, the jumping up and down, or the throwing of the box. That's right. So that's why in the very last, when he throws the box, it's going to be one of the quickest ways to get your final movement before we move on to the next scene. So now, Dave's going to be crashing in on the boss. All right, Zaelyn's on to level B as well. Ooh, Dave went for the fast strat. He's going to go with the safety backup strat. Good kill. All right, so what you're seeing right now is the same thing there. You see the ducking in the box on some of these things right there. Much quicker when you're on the top faucets for Zaelyn there. Gonna watch out for that sneaky fly. Manipulate its movement pattern. Now, what you're seeing over here in level D by Dave is he did a bunch of damage boosts off those jack-in-the-boxes. Are you not hearing the game audio, Zelda? Even though I hear it? Oh, I see why you can't hear it. Good call. That is my fault. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why is it not letting me add? Where the heck is the audio thing? Hey, you just want to hear me talk about the game. No, you want to hear the sound of this game. I'm just, okay, why is it not letting me add us? All right, now you got some sound. There we go. All right, sorry, I didn't get the opportunity to kind of tell you what happened there for the rest of D for the most part. So we'll talk about what Zaelyn's doing in D here. Is going to go ahead and stun that enemy. it despawns a box so he's able to go ahead, or a box enemy to get out of his way so he can progress quickly. What you're seeing Dave do here in F is you get to listen to these awesome pipes and their really annoying sound of moving as they go either in and out of the wall. And Dave is going to skip that one up. He doesn't need it. All right, so right now, literally, they're just one level apart. Just one level apart. So, folks, can you hear the game audio now? It should be good. And if it's too quiet, let me know. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I forgot this scene. I didn't add this very specific sound capture to it. Have it on all the other ones, but on the racing one, because it's been just too long. All right, cool. Zaelyn got through F nice and quick. So the reason why Dave killed off that specific ant lion, I was about to say anteater, that ant lion with the up throw of the box was to despawn one of the two bombs. So when he approached the door there's only one bomb he had to grab. Normally, if you're playing this casually, there's two bombs in your way. And bombs are pretty useless in this game. They are pretty darn useless. All right, Dave is done with the casino and is going to be onto the gauntlet of levels now. But first, a cutscene for Dave, which gives us an opportunity to go ahead and live through the casino action of Zaelyn right now. You're going to see this again right here, up throw, boom. So now there's only going to be one bomb at the door. And they grabbed it on the way down because that is faster than grabbing it on the way up. There's much more of an animation. Okay, so Dave now is on to H, where you deal with crabs. You guys, which folks, you know, you don't want to be dealing with too many crabs, especially if they're spewing bubbles at you. Now, he's going to go ahead and take the faster route on the left, but probably a little bit safer because he does have a lead. And H is actually a really long level to have to backtrack on if you have to play it again. All right, and Dave's moving on to scene 2 of H. Now Zaelyn's just waiting for this cutscene to play. Aw, Gadget. You like those flowers? And as you can tell, H2 is not too exciting in solo because it's just, all right, watch out for the popper mice and move on. That's right, those are actually called a popper mouse. I call them mice because there were so many on the screen. They are not goo bears, like I used to call them. All right, Dave's moving on to I now. So this one also in solo is very slow. And it's because you're actually affected by the fans. And you look, it even helps you when you go forward too. But sadly, there's only one that goes forward. All the other ones you have to move against their powerful blades. Then you have these bobbin pelicans that can only be taken out on like the lower quarter of their hitbox because their pelican beaks allow them to swallow and then spit back out at you the box that you try to throw at them. Oh, here's Zipper though. Now this seems like, okay, I don't really need Zipper for that section right there. This is where you really want Zipper. Going across all these spikes, and you have those bees that just dive bomb you from above. All right, so I was quiet for that first part of that fight so that the runners could go ahead and get the sound cues, hopefully, for that boss fight, which was the caterpillar, and they wait to fight the caterpillar in the way that they did, like you saw Dave do right there, is they wait for it to pass the halfway point. That's when it decides to break apart. It decides to break apart at the halfway point. All right, the final level, Jay. Here we go, start bopping your heads. Run 1 is so far Dave's to lose at this point. All right, good movement. Now here's the tricky part. Ooh, what a good movement there by Dave. So Dave did not want to go ahead with the other box, the really tight movement of the box throw at the last axe that you'll see a lot of the solo runners do when they're trying to go for world record pace. All right, getting through there. Now these enemies take 2 hits if you fight them head on, or a frame perfect if you can hit them right as they spawn on screen. All right, final fight. It's Fat Cat. And each boss takes 5 hits before they're defeated. Good job by Dave. At 10:08 for Dave. All right, so now we're just waiting for this last section here for Zaelyn, which is going to be the axes. All right, now getting past the gators that decide to throw their hat at you. Nice double despawn. One was the kill from the box throw. The second was a despawn because it was a perfect movement there by Zaelyn. All right, same thing here. Grab the health to fill up so you get the damage boost. Expects a damage boost here. All right, it's gonna watch out for the gators. Whoo! So even if Zaelyn died on this boss right here, thankfully Zaelyn's got enough lives and the checkpoint is right there. It was actually a little bit quicker. That was more like an 11, not an 11-2. I was slow to split. All right, folks, race 1 is done. And for the moment, that goes to Dave. Whew. We'll give the runners a few seconds here to go ahead and just kind of shake off that first run and get ready for round number 2. Because remember, it takes 2 wins. It takes 2 wins for there to be a victor of this race. And now, this next run, you're going to get the whole soundtrack since we actually had the audio in there. All right, so Zaelyn already let the demo play. We're going to let Dave go ahead and get back to his game, reset it, and let the demo play so it locks it on in. All right, cool. All right. It looks like both runners are ready now. But if you noticed here, after Dave's victory, Dave has decided to switch from Chip and go to Dale. I wonder if the strategy is going to pay off for him. What do you think, Cotton? And of course, Cotton's not responding. I don't know why. I don't know why I asked my co-host to say anything. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get ready for our runners and match number 2. All right, runners. On your marks, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, here they both go. Look at this, nice and tight. So if you're noticing, they're trying to go ahead and get those quick climbs. That's one of the things that you'll see be a huge time save, especially in solo runs, because they can't balloon at any point. We witnessed that in the first run. Ballooning is not an option. That's a perk of co-op. Like a lot of co-op games, there seems to be a perk sometimes where if you perish, you go back to your checkpoint versus, oh, you get to stay on the screen. Turtles games also have certain perks like that as well. So now what you're seeing here, some really good movement. Ah, Wayward, you're funny. All right, they're both crashing the boss here. And literally the only difference right now was a couple of really good climb segments by Dave. Otherwise, these two runners are only a few seconds apart. Gotta hide in the box. That one was for Posty. All right, off to level B. So if you notice here, they're just taking a very specific route. It keeps certain rats jumping up and down, certain rats that keep running left, so there's less lag. If you do a different route than you saw there, the rats will change their movement and they will start to follow or chase you, which means they're going to start lagging the screen if there's too many sprites on it. So it's not co-op where you're going to be guaranteed lag because there's two chipmunks, but you're going to have to deal with the fact that there are still enemies that can lag your screen, even in one player. Good jumping sequences over these hot pots. Went with the under method here. Ooh, nice use of movement by Zaelyn there. Did you see those diagonal drop downs, folks? That was tight. All right, Dave's trying to go for the quick kill. Backup kill is locked in. And backup kill as well for Zaelyn, because they didn't want to die there. It wasn't worth it at that point. All right, off to D they go. So, folks, what is inside that box? What do you think? Is that a dog, a bear? Someone in Sin's chat said a snake. What do you think? All right, so now going past all those twisty-turny dudes. All right, Chico's going with tiger. Okay. Ah, Zelkin saying cat. All right. Now look at all these tricks rabbits everywhere. And Foghorn Leghorn? I mean, who doesn't like this? All right, great use over the switches and past the metal balls. Great damage boost by Dave there. Zaelyn's keeping right up with it. Damage boost coming in. Beautiful. Another damage boost coming up right here. Also beautiful. Great work. So now Dave did not despawn the box there. Zaelyn with the despawn method. Nailed it. Good climbs up over the boxes. And now to the robot. Oh, Dave went swaggity swag. Dang. Oh, and so did Zaelyn. These are swag brothers. And soon we're going to have brothers on commentary together. All right, with that being said, on to F. F is very tricky if you're trying to get the fastest possible way in solo. You have to do these very specific damage boosts off of those metal balls. Now that throw right there was really good. That throw actually provided just enough of an iframe to not get hit at all. Ooh. Dave started dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight there for a moment, the way he wiggled on that edge. All right, but he made it to the door. All right, Zaelyn's climbing too. Good climb, and there. Folks, one mistake, and this is a run changer. All right, on to G. This casino music is just so chill. It really feels like this has got to be like the easiest level in the game. Right? But then sometimes it comes back to bite you. So let's see here, though. So far, so good for Dave. Dave doesn't even care that he spawned a little bit of extra lag with all those stars. He does not care. Going up top, grabbing that health. Moving on. And has the box. Once again, this box is meant for this specific antlion right there, and it is gone. Single bomb and through the door. Excellent by Zaelyn as well. Antlion down, one bomb at the door and through. Good fly manipulation. Up and over the football players. And on to this boss. So folks, is this a mini cat or is this a rabbit? Is that mini cat? Fat Cat's cousin? You tell us. All right, cutscene time. I'm still trying to figure out how do you skip the cutscene in this game. Because that'd be a pretty big time save. All right, on to H. So now you're seeing a very interesting little bit of movement there. It despawns the crab if done correctly. Because you might see me throw a box and kill it in co-op, but both of these runners do a very specific set of movement to despawn it in single player. Dave went for the boost, did not get it. I like it though. There's all the glory. Taking out the flying squirrel, absolutely. And on to scene 2. All right, same thing with Zaelyn, taking out that flying squirrel, and on to scene 2. So the really only, besides getting knocked backwards here, the only thing that can really slow you down is if you miss this jump right there. So they got that jump on the second floor instead of landing on the first floor, because that would have been almost a second's time loss because of how high up that platform is. But both nailed it. This is probably going to come down to J or some random part in one of the boss fights. Or Dave just wants to make me look like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it's fine. It's fine. You know? Yeah, look at that. Who here used to talk into their fans? Did anyone here try to become a robot? And just would stand in front of the fan for hours at a time and just kept on going, ah, whoa, wah, whoa. And you really tried to work on all your different voices you thought you could do with it? Oh man, those were the days. I know what I'm doing after stream. Anyways, okay. Exactly, Jen, exactly. Good use of zipper once again by Dave. Zaelyn's doing the same exact thing. Should go nice and smooth for him. Good 3-shot on the first wave. Also a good 3-shot for Zaelyn. And nice cleanup. All right, folks, final level. Right now, it's about a 10-second difference between the two of them. Ooh, Dave's going for that one. Oh, what is this guy? Is he a swaggy? This guy is so swaggin'. Oh my goodness gracious. Good job also by Zaelyn. Keep it in pace. Keep it in the gosh darn pace. All right, let's see here. Ooh, okay, so Dave had to slow that down. That's an opportunity. Oh, he went for it. Dave went for it. I knew Dave was going to go for it. I was like, he's going for all swag right now. Oh, Zaelyn almost gave it right back. Oh, man. Oh. Woo. All right, my heart rate's not going high. No, not at all. Commentator's doing just fine. All right, Dave's on his way back. Woo, all right. Zaelyn made that door. I was sweating. All right, excellent job. So that's the fastest run of the two so far. Zaelyn at 10:11, beating Dave's 10:12 from run number 1. Oh, nice swaggy kill by Dave. All right, so far tonight, folks, the runs have been the fastest one is a 10:11 by Zaelyn so far, a 10:12 by Dave, a 10:25 by Dave, and an 11 even by Zaelyn. These runs are going pretty good. And it's tied 1-1. Can we get some GGs right now? You are just seeing a sudden death about to happen. A sudden death. And thank you folks for getting that hype train all pumping and starting up. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, once you went for that house, like, if he gets it, there's no stopping him. But nice try, Dave. Very nice try. Oh, I know, SOS, yeah. The way that Zaelyn crashed the door there on that croc. Whew. All right, as you can see, Dave did not like the result with Dale. He considers it to be 13 seconds too slow. So this time around, Dave is going with Chip. Both of them let the demo screen roll. So we're ready here. I'm sure they're ready over there. With that being said, on your marks, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, the runners are off for the final match. There's no reason to make them sweat it out any longer. Let's heckin' go. So if you're curious, folks, Dave is Chip, Zaelyn is Dale. And right now they are lock sync. So let's get pumped for these two runners spending their time with us tonight and putting on a performance. Ooh, interesting movement there by Dave. That was super clean of a box grab too. It's like he knew that that rat was going to be bouncing for him. All right, the difference right now is about, oh, now it's about 3 seconds. I was gonna say it's only about a second, but. All right, and good job by Zaelyn, moving on. Yeah, now it's much closer. Zaelyn went for the safety health grab. And it paid off. All right, Zaelyn's already off in B and going. Dave's right behind. Good movement by both of them. All right, on to the faucets here for Zaelyn. And the 1-up will always be in the same spot on the bonus levels if you lock the RNG in place. And that's why the runners do the demo screen to start the game. Look at that manipulation. Good job by Zaelyn. Getting that fly just to drop straight down. I love it. That's when you break a game. Game doesn't even know where to send the enemy unit. But you can lock in the boss patterns and the bonus stage patterns as well. Wow, swaggy kill by Zaelyn. Dave going with the backup strap. So yeah, for these runners, you will see them always having the 1-up in the top middle spot. All right, off to D for both of them. Ooh, good boost. Also good boost by Dave. Great movement through here. Whew. Unfortunate knockback for Zaelyn, but that's okay. There's health. Right there. Zaelyn actually had such a good box grab that he didn't even grab what was under there, which was that little health acorn, but went back and got it to make sure, because the damage boosts are much more important than just skipping past that. As you can see, both of them do a damage boost right there. Again, Zaelyn's despawning that box. Dave's like, I like to live dangerously. Let that box jump over my head. All right, crashing that door. Woo, swaggy kill. ×2. These two are bringing it. These two are bringing it. Yeah, there was a real train happening over here, folks. Don't you worry. Good to see you, Star-Lord. We have an awesome race. Look how close these two runners are right now. Dave went for it. He's like, I'm gonna get this damage boost. Good damage boost there. Dave avoided it by doing the box throw, which honestly is a very tight window. Runners like Dave and Zaelyn will make those things look really easy, folks, but it takes practice. It does take practice. All right, and off to the door. They both go. Sorry, there's like a slight stutter in one of it, and I thought something was wrong on my end. We're okay. We're fine. We're fine. I'm just freaking out. Typical General Andrews. G is for General Andrews, right? All right, good movement through this section. Also, splitting these two crocs right there is much tighter than the runners are making it look. So that's really nice movement by both Zaelyn and Dave. Now, if you notice, Dave just goes up top here. Dave doesn't care. Dave's like, just give me all your flowers. I stopped counting about 3 months ago. And again, they go up top here for that manipulation and the health. Take out the antlion. One bomb at the door. See? One bomb at the door. Good movement. Good jumps. It's really easy to get knocked down in the pits down there, folks. And the first pit's not as bad because the second pit has the extra football dude. All right, Mini Cat got taken down by Zaelyn. Y'all decided to tell me it was Mini Cat. Who here likes a good cutscene? Because we're about to see one. Look at Dave just staring at that. Oh, he got the one up. Okay. So what you do on this cutscene, you actually hold start. Otherwise, it's going to keep on doing some more text. And the Rangers almost made it to outer space. And instead, crash land on the hardest strip known to mankind, H, I, and J. Again, good manipulation of the crab. It's gone. Here comes the climb. Oh, wow. Wow, that was so... Wow. These runners are insane. I couldn't breathe for a split second there. I know it looks like Dave's thing's slowing down, folks, but it's fine. We're fine. There's no problems here. We're just trying to add extra suspense. All right, crash that door. Dang, Dave was making up so much time until that backwards damage boost. Yeah, this is... You can't get much closer. You literally can't get much closer. All right, good damage boost. Oh, both of them. Those were optimal damage boosts. Look at this. Oh, yeah, the changing form. All right, here we go. Damage boost off that pelican. Gonna grab the health here. A full heal. So you notice the different strategies by these two on these. Dave takes them out. Zaelyn goes for the damage boost. Both strategies are legit. All right. Zaelyn's got that zipper action. Protecting them. It gives you iframes as well, folks. So even spikes, those tacks right there, they don't hurt you until zipper is gone. Nice kill by Zaelyn and Dave. I was quiet that time for both of them. I pay attention. That one's got a very specific sound cue. And I finally honored both of them for once, not just one of them. All right, on to Jay. As you saw last time, Jay's a hairy level. Oh, they both went with the kill. Dave went top route. Zaelyn went bottom route. All right, here we go. On to scene 2 for both of them. All right, good movement, good movement. Cutting it tight. Good damage boost, good throw. All right, Dave's gonna play it safe now. Same thing there for Zaelyn. Oh my gosh, folks. Oh no, the missed jump. Oh no. Oh no. This is so tight. They both keep on switching who misses one and the other. Oh no, damage backwards. No. Oh, Dave with the kill on the weasel. Zaelyn's crashing the door though, so as long as Zaelyn doesn't get knocked around. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo. Less than 3-second difference. Less than 3-second difference. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Woo. Wow. Wow. GG to Zaelyn, the winner at 2-1. GG to Dave, the runner-up at 1-2. But they made it exciting. That's for darn sure. Wow, they both put their fastest runs though on the final round. I think that's what was so cool. It wasn't like they both were like having all these like errors all over the place. Like those errors at the very, very end of J were just very minute, especially in a racing situation comparatively. And so like, oh, that was some good stuff. That was some good stuff. I do think that those are some of the fastest any % solo runs of Chip and Dale on this stream. I do think so. I never ran that fast. So that's pretty darn cool. If the runners would want to say anything, they can right now.